Well, a few days ago or a week or two ago, neighbor asked me if I knew how to fix this air compressor. It quit working for him. Told him I didn't know, but I'd take a peek at it. They don't amount to much, but hey, if it works, it works, right? Don't have to be pretty. Well, you see that wire job here? Right there, see that wire? Looks like just some old farmer cup. Well, actually, some old farmer. Well, sort of some old farmer. I put that wire on there, right here where my finger is, right in here. There's supposed to be a screw that holds this whole unit onto the back of the motor. There's two capacitors. There's a start capacitor and a run capacitor, and they both need to be functioning. And this start capacitor only runs while the motor's starting, and that when it gets up to speed, it's not needed anymore. That's my understanding anyway. I'm not actually a professional motor technician, but I got some kind of an understanding. But anyway, I also understand that there's an electric switch that's this cover here is part of. Well, the piece of plastic that the screw went in was broken right in here where my finger is, and that when I got the thing, the plastic, this piece from the back here had a gap like about this much, okay, and the bottom, there's another screw on the bottom here holds it, but the screw on the top wasn't really doing anything, so there was a little gap right there. And in order for that switch to work that I was talking about, that switches it from start to run mode, in order for that switch to work, this thing has to be tight against the back of that motor. And I thought, well, maybe it wasn't tight enough because of that screw being, that plastic being broke here, and the screw not holding it up against the motor. So I took the wire, and I held it up against it, and okay, before, when I got it, it would start and run, but you build up pressure, and it wouldn't start when there was any pressure on it, when there was any load on it. Right now I've got, well, you can't hardly see it. I've got 80 pounds or so on the pressure on the tank. It starts right up, no problem. Was that the only reason it didn't start before when it was loaded was because this plastic wasn't against the motor, and therefore that mechanical switch in there, centrifugal switch, was not making contact while the motor was not running. And I think I'll try to figure out how to put a screw in the back of here to make this thing work, make it look a little more professional, but there's no air filter on it, there's no shroud on it, so it's not all that great a shape. But if it pumps air for the guy, it's all that really matters to me. It's all that matters to him, I guess. But anyway, thought you'd be interested.